Hey, buenas! buenas! Gini kita sa Saipan, the Commonwealth of the Northern Marianas Island, Hafa Talo si Fabian. Yeah, before I further, first of all, well, we got a new person here. What is this? Donnelly. Thank you very much, ma'am, for tuning in to Hafa Talo si Fabian. Maybe you don't know me, you're just kind of probably like who's this guy? We got Vilma here. Thank you so much, ma'am, and Elaine. But before I go further again, I am getting distracted. No, I want to speak out a little bit about how we exercise our freedom of speech, and how this freedom of speech, in my own opinion, personally, how I use it and how do I see it in relation to the Commonwealth of the Northern Marianas Island government, and how is it that our freedom of speech is exercised, as well as toward who. It's very generalized, freedom of speech, First Amendment, right, that we are using. Everyone is entitled to that rights. Yeah, many new angles that you're gonna look at that, challenges, and how or other who are also using it in public, in the either to work against the government or to against anyone in the community. Yeah, so it's good to understand those people who are exercising it, like myself. How is that based on how I utilize it. So let's listen, and let's wait for a few more people to tune in. Some of my viewers agree, who agree with me or don't agree with me, or whatever, who you are out there. Thank you very much. But this is about freedom of speech, and it's very important because a lot of youngsters, new generation, are also on this island, who are pretty much listening and are fascinated as to my exercises of my freedom of speech, focusing on issue, and yeah, it's like I'm getting carried away. But like I said, freedom of speech is a very challenging. It's kind of in a sense, it's a good thing. It does shape the government. And remember what I just said, government. And remember the difference between government and us citizens out here. A big line of separation. Yeah, we have our own governor right now, that do in fact from time to time. I communicated with this governor, who continues to open his door with the fact that I'm exercising my freedom of speech to the max, and there's nothing more than encouragement from him, with so much humbleness and respect. And I'm not out here to promote him. I'm out here to also ensure that he understands about our freedom of speech as a citizen. And yeah, he understood. I said, you have a power to also close the door on me. Fortunately, your humbleness is priceless. And I'm not here to papalatong anyone or to defend myself in my freedom of speech. I'm not obligated to, for all my viewers, although some of the approach that I do as far as exercising my freedom of speech have gained audience and viewers to listen and agree or disagree. It just don't matter. Some of the other advocate people that have continued to exercise the same thing I do exercise, have some minor differentiation between their style and my style of freedom of speech. Very important to understand that. And as far as viewers, some of them may say, I'm doing this for attention. No, I'm not starving for attention, other than the fact that maybe perhaps attention is good to ensure that what you're saying is not bullshit. That if they are saying bullshit stuff, that's probably the unfortunate. I don't know. I like more attention of the fact that the attention was as a result of what I'm advocating for. Remember that all of us out here as a citizen are entitled for this, no? And I might be going in a lot of different direction on the exercise of our freedom of speech, like you, I would encourage, no? Let me try and get more comfortable, because if I get thrown off of my rhythm or of just sharing the okay, let's see. So it's very interesting. So the more you know me, the more probably you may be comfortable to say what other may want to discredit an ordinary citizen. And I'm not in a position to discredit others by merely identifying the names. Standby. That's always been my style of saying no when other advocates trying to attack me and oppress me or to discredit me of my freedom of speech. Let's be mindful that I'm just out here just like them. However, the difference is that I don't identify their names as to what they want to discredit them. They're exercising the same thing. I think their focus is different. My focus on my freedom of speech is direct to the government. Their focus of freedom of speech is to oppress me, to discredit me of my rights to focus on the government, like the governor, AD, the senators, the congressman. And again, as a matter of fact, I don't work for anybody. I volunteer. And if they are attacking me on my freedom of speech, the unfortunate is that they're not gaining anything of who I am other than just defending and covering up or trying to discredit me based on what I say of covering government official, let's say, for example, whoever their friend is in the government. I don't do that. As a matter of fact, if they have anything to say about maybe perhaps those who I don't talk about, it's a matter of choices, no? If they want to speak out against those that I don't attack, they can do it. They can do as much as why attacking me, as if it was that a gain. Would they gain anything from attacking me? That's the freedom of speech, the unfortunate of what we all have to realize. We have to look at that. I don't bullshit, no. I don't identify them and says, that advocate in the community, because for me, I advocate against a government to shape the government. And the fact that I think some of these critics out there of me, it's okay. It is okay. I rather them continue to criticize me, but I want to put it out and to point it out, that the difference is that they're saying my name or they're to attack me. It's okay. It doesn't bother me, but I want to make sure that it's also and for me, if I say their name, it's not going to be okay, because it's just that differences between them and I. You see, how many times there are several of them out there that are pounding and pounding and pounding my name, but are they gaining anything? I gain more reputation, which I don't give a fuck about reputation, that what I'm saying against a government or to a government that is shaping them. I speak to the governor. I don't give a fuck. That I don't fuck around. He calls me up, and we address things too. I don't give a fuck. These people that are talking about my friend Poe and my friend Selena, they're halfway right. They're my friend, but I don't give a fuck. I hammer Poe. I hammer Poe. Is there anything I should be hammering Selena? No. Maybe perhaps they may have a list of what I should be hammering Selena. Is that an obligation? Whatever it is, friend or friend. This is I'm not working for a newspaper. I'm not working for anything. I'm just Fabian. Hafa Talo si Fabian. Those are the things that these people don't understand. if I hammer no their friends, maybe perhaps they can hammer Selena because if they think it's just my friend, she's my friend. But well, I don't even know. I'm trying to get suckered into this. Some of the thing that I have to justify myself. Some of the show that I do earn its own. It earned. It earned from the things that I say. No, if I'm earning no attention from, just fuck up shit stuff, maybe, maybe I would be realizing that no, I'm just a fuck up. I don't know. Maybe to everyone else, maybe I'm a fuck up of what I'm saying, or maybe I make sense. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, no. So these people out there, they're exercising their freedom of speech. I'm exercising my freedom of speech. I encourage them. As a matter of fact, sometimes I try to communicate with them. They're just different type of no animals. They just different. And I call them no fucking animals. Do I say no names? Hey, you know what? If what I'm saying seems to ties into no, I know you're talking about me. Well, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. I don't fuck around. Yeah, and I told that to the governor. No, I don't fuck around. I call him. He knows I'm fucking mean business, and he calls me back, and then we address shit. Yeah, for the people. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's for the people. I'm for the people, and I speak out against a government or on a government to a government that is a government of the people, for the people, by the people, or whatever it is. I don't think I really need to constantly come out here and defend myself when I know. No, if these people think that by me speaking out of any kind of for example hammering senators, listen to this. If I'm hammering senators or I'm hammering legislatures or this and that, remember this is my freedom of speech. I'm not threatening anyone or anybody, and this as far as tort or some kind of defamation or what. Remember, I hit hard on rough tourists, real hard, more than harder than any one of these people who traveled to the Philippines. And for anyone out there to think otherwise, that I should watch my mouth, and accusing me that in the scheme of doing certain speech about the fact that I'm friend with Poe, and I'm not saying I'm not hammering Poe, that I'm friend with Selena, and I'm not hammering. Do they somehow come with me and watch how friendly I am with Poe or with Selena? No, it's them that they need to watch on how they accusing citizen to citizen more than me to a government, because for me to a government, my freedom of speech was just established for that. It's for us to speak against a government or toward a government, to address issues and concerns in opinions that I don't need to go out there and be a fucking paralegal or a legal or whatever it is that I need to do my fucking homework, other than just screaming out in opinions about what is going on, right or wrong. And those motherfuckers gotta go out and justify their own action based on what I'm fucking screaming about in my opinions again. And I encourage people to do the same thing. Yeah, so if those fuckers in the Philippines went on and they think that somehow I damage their reputation, fuck that. I don't fucking damage reputation. They have to prove it in court that they're fucking wasting of government's funds and taxpayers that we are all being affected are more than fucking what? Because I say fuck you all. So which one causing more damages? The fuckers or me? Fuckers, motherfuckers out there. If you're a fucking advocate and you're trying to oppress me, then you're fucking in a different advocate a level of mentality. Advocate against the government, advocate about anybody, advocate against my friend. I was fucking hammering Poe. See how that works? Yeah, the entire fucking Cnmi. I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying to get attention over fuck up things I say. No, I'm just praying that no, some of the things will attract attention to the people to rally against the government and speak up. And I'm constantly no franesti no advocating against the government who are not no in the best interest, or that is not benefiting the people. Yeah, so that's the difference. No, they point out, no, my friend is Paul, my friend is Selena, my friend. So what? So what if my friend is the governor? So what if my friend? So what if you're my friend too, who's against me? Some of these people advocate. I try to call them to kind of like continue to relate, and I know they hung up on me. These are the kind of people that if you right now, if I fucking identify their name, they're gonna be fucking even more on fire. But no, yeah, that's the biggest difference of our maturity of what freedom of speech is all about. Yeah, the governor himself encouraged me to continue on. Some of the people on the government that I hit hard encouraged me. Wake me up. You're doing the right thing. Maybe perhaps you're seeing something we're fucking around with. Senator Edith knows. I love that lady. Some people are pointing out about what the fuck about bodyguard. You know what? Whatever it is that she feels she needs a bodyguard. It's in my opinion that maybe something happened to her that somebody's threatening her or what, or you know what? No, I would speak out against something if I choose to do so. Other than that, no, fuck you. There's no reason to judge me. Otherwise, which one I pick and choose? Get it? If I choose to masturbate, then I won't fucking masturbate for the day. But other than fucking picking on me on what turns me on to address on today's which leader and I'm missing who you fucking want me to hit, fuck you. You go and choose and fucking hit that person I'm not talking about, because maybe you think I'm fucking friends with them, because I don't give a fuck. I'm not fucking friends with anybody when they fuck ups, and that's the fucking difference between you and I. You expect me to fucking attack who you want me to attack, thinking that I'm fucking biased? Motherfuckers. I'm not saying names, therefore I'm good to express myself, because for me, hey, I'm not out here to be a hero. I've addressed a lot of shit, against the government, and even look at Rough Torres. I hit him hard. He got a fucking 3 lawyers on top of the fucking Franeste, governor's lawyers. He got the attorney general. What the fuck? For the fucking almost 5 fucking years, I still need to fucking be careful of my what? My freedom of speech, because freedom of speech has fucking consequences. Do you think I'm fucking idiot, stupid, yet you motherfucker? That's fucking insulted. There will be a fucking day when I fucking say something that I will have to accept the consequences, but not for a million times of what I need to say versus a one single time that it may not ever come. I don't give a fuck about karma. I will speak what I need to say. That's what freedom of speech is, and I'm mindful for the consequences on that day when should it come, or it will just never come. That's the stupidity. Are we really silenced of our freedom of speech because of the fear of that thing? No. People of being sued by a fucking government? Why would a government have to sue us on our opinions of how we feel about a government? How? Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, that's the problem people don't understand. First of all, any government official, other than what their duties and responsibilities that I'm criticizing and I'm attacking and so forth, and I'm advocating for the people, they must in somehow prove to the court that they have lost monetary, they have lost they even lost election, like what the fuck, how do I control that? But so far they're they have more no to answer about their fucking trips more than their fucking no reputation that I say fuck you. Even the President of the United States, people no removed from the audience by just saying fuck you, President. And who are these fuckers? If you wanna protect them, then fucking attack government and whoever no their adversary. But to attack me is no, you ain't gonna go anywhere with attacking me. Yeah. And so only a fuck up audience or viewers would get sucker and don't understand what I'm trying to explain right now to get sucker into those fuckers who advocate for. Oh, you don't talk about Selena. Oh, you don't talk about no Paul. Oh, what the fuck? So now you're gonna dictate me who I'm gonna talk about just because I'm their friends, and am I what I am to choose my own rights? Who I am? Am I officially somehow no? Do I work for Selena? Do I work for anyone for that matter that officially no makes me as a biased person? You see, this is where we draw the lines. Is I'm free. I'm fucking free just as much as those people that are advocating against me are free. And I saw this, so I respect. Just explaining to my audience, you know. I may lose audience, I may don't. It doesn't matter. I hope I'm staying on course as to those freedom of speech that I so encourage all of us, all of you, because it's just that important to shape our government and what they're doing. In every single time it hopes. We have hopes, and we have hopes for new leaders. That's just nothing more, nothing less. Yeah. So people, listen carefully to those who are advocating and what is their mission. What are they advocating for? Are they advocating to defend who they are favorites? Are they? You gotta remember the intent. Yeah. Nothing is stopping me from fucking hitting hard on Senator Selena. Let me tell you, people are just screaming out about the cockfight. It's a federal law. There's also a Cnmi law. Selena may be in the vicinity of that. FBI all over, they know it. DPS is all over, they know it. They know the law more than I do. Those are legal issues that has nothing to do with Selena other than the fact that maybe perhaps she may even have done her own homework. No, to do to know that those kind of activities may be perhaps illegal or legal, and if it's illegal, maybe she may have to address it, to her sibling. Like I said, I don't have those laws, and what do you call that? That's outside of her responsibility. Other than it might just hammer her character. What does that has to do with government? No, that's her own reputation to and it takes law. There's lawyers to it. There's lawyers that are involved. They want me to pull into their arena of me advocating because they're not effective of advocating against Selena, knowing the fact. They're not even successful in pointing out that Selena was wrong and expect me to get suckered into those fuckers. And the best counter on that was because she's my friend. Do you think that I value more of my friendship to Selena more than the fucking the present governor? Not his fucking. He's not a fucking. But I'm just saying in the way I talk. That the governor right now is my cousin. I've always repeated. No, if you wanna compare Selena and the governor, who the governor is to me, I don't fuck around. And he knows that, the governor. His grandmother and my grandfather, Albert Indalecio, are siblings. Why am I saying this? To explain so that you fuckers out there that don't understand how close I am with the governor, that I don't let family fuck with me, and how I advocate against what he may be doing wrong. It is what it is. So you fucking think I'm gonna fucking shut the fuck up because Selena is my friend, and yet my blood brother Arnu in the Leisure Palacios I'm gonna fucking scream? You gotta be fucking out of your fucking mind. So I always say, sometimes the people, I said to the governor, the enemy is within all of us. And these are the kind of enemy we have, is when we are trying to shape our government through our freedom of speech. Other motherfuckers that are in the civilian are fucking with us, They're the ones that are fucking, trying to oppress us because they're too busy judging me, Oh, you're not hitting her because you're a friend. Oh, you're not hitting Paul because you're a friend. Oh, you're not. What the fuck is wrong with your fucking mouth? Hit them. Hit them. Because I won't fucking hit you back about it. I'm not gonna say, oh, no, you're wrong, Miss So-and-so, or Mr. So-and-so. That's the fucking difference. Hit them. Because it's just a matter of time that I might just fucking if you know something that is probably reasonable enough to know that they're fucking up, But you don't dictate me, in a sense, on that level, who I should be hitting. You go ahead and hit him. You guys are just portraying yourself as so much intelligence, but it's questionable. Yeah. I am me. And me is me. And that's it. If it takes me to have no friends, yeah. Because I don't give a fuck. My friends are just the people that should be benefiting, whether it's good or bad. Let me tell you, I'm not out here to be a hero. I'm not out here to be popular. I'm out here where it pains me, that I'm willing to spend a lot of time because it's just me. It's just me in my blood that bothers me, that sometimes when government is going on and it's corrupted, I need to get it out, to speak out. I don't give a fuck if it advantages anyone else. Just like when I'm speaking out against the Board of Education. How many senators, we have to go into an argument because I don't give a fuck about them paying my breakfast. Some of you guys, hey, apasi, thank you, no, I wouldn't fucking talk about you. The governor knows that. I fucking pay for his lunch. He knows that. He's so respected. Can these fuckers who advocate pay their own fucking lunch when they get invited to talk to leaders about issue of their concern? They will probably shut the fuck up thereafter after somebody pay their fucking lunch. So I don't fuck around with that shit. Yeah. How many times I said I'm gonna decline our meeting if you so insist to pay for my own meal or what? Yeah. But like I said, I really don't need to come out here other than just to express how we exercise our freedom of speech, where we have to be very protect our integrity of and consistency, and as a matter of choice, that we are just a citizen out here, that we are so free no matter what. We shall not be judged or shall not be incriminating or for whatever it is. It is me that I'm responsible for what I say, and I'm mindful for the consequences, that we shall not be fear of exercising our freedom of speech because what. And I'm mindful also that maybe perhaps family that I was talking this morning may in fact that's their family too. We are all fucking family on this island, and I don't give a fuck who I'm talking to on the phone, be in front of me or anywhere that no, it's hitting hard on. Can we terminate this conversation because I think you're talking about my nephew? I don't give a fuck whether I'm talking about your nephew or this and that. No, if you don't want to hear it, and I restore respect, and that's basically it. Close there. I'm always mindful of that. Freedom of speech toward the government is very, very new. I think, in my belief, that it is basically the most strongest asset of our constitutional right for government for us to echo out and criticize them more than critique them. We criticize them. It wakes them up. It makes them fucking one congressman call me up. And I don't give a fuck. He was, my office is open and I'm going on a travel and this and that and I just want you to know that I'm paying for my own. You see how that thing is very effective? I'm just sharing with you some of the fucking surprises of my telephone call because people are already and we continue this. Some of these fuckers we are unfucking them. I cannot fight it all. And it's not getting any easier when fuckers on the side that are people, not the government, but are the people who are fucking choking me and oppressing me. But you know what? I have to overcome those kind of challenges because it is my choice to come out here and exercise my freedom of speech. But with those freedom of speech, like they said, are consequences, and those consequences are from those people who just don't understand to exercise their own. But it's their rights. They should be the one who being careful of citizen to citizen, versus me. I'm more safe to our government and making sure that the issue that I'm pointing to a government, regardless of the language I use along with it just don't matter the language. It's the content of what you are trying to scream about on your opinion. Anybody out there in the community that wants to attack me, you're wasting your fucking time, and I don't fucking waste my time on your name. I would waste my time on issue you've raised up. But that's the big difference. So that the people are constantly are aware how we are benefiting from the freedom of speech for those who are so focused on addressing issues in the government. Not attacking me because somehow you're gonna discredit me. So what? If you want to discredit what I'm saying, hey, faom si Selena, faom laki si po. And so that your opinion and my opinion are different. Not criticizing me because I don't talk about Po because he's my friend, or I don't talk about Selena because he's my friend, and somehow these are all conspiracy of covering for them. Well, fuck them. You're halfway right there. They're my friends for the time being. But Po, I'm sure, hitting Po too for this trip. He knows that, and I've mentioned about him and Corina's the idea of bringing in Chinese tourism to promote. So you call that a friend of me attacking Po, going into his office? Hey Po, is there any Chinese millionaire talking to you to promote this Chinese while there's some freaking tension? Do you think that was a music to Po's ears for me to somehow suspect otherwise in my own fucking opinion? Maybe you fucking need to do your homework in that manner and make an opinion more than fucking a lot of I don't give a fuck about research. Common sense. Expose yourself as you are an ordinary citizen, then fucking speak up. I'm not a fucking paid researcher to fucking go and research shit and then present it to the public, because that's not probably a freedom of speech, but a fact of no presentation. That's the difference. Freedom of speech is very, very broad. Yeah. So all of you guys that are trying to exercise your freedom of speech, it took me a long time to understand, in a sense, because it's a big responsibility to start exercising that in a more responsible manner. And what is your right? What are you know what you're doing with it? In the beginning, it is a challenge because I keep calling attorneys. Am I saying the right thing? These people are saying this thing back to me. What's going on? Oh, you're fine, So a lot of after 4.5 years, 5 years, yeah, it's people would have probably graduated from college and came back here having a job, and I'm still talking about freedom of speech. Yeah, of course. Our island is so unique as far as exercising our freedom of speech. Some people think they're fucking lawyers already, and that I have to be careful this, according to this, according to that. Opinions are not facts. I don't need to utilize my opinion if I'm gonna report a fact, and I'm not even a reporter. Whenever I interview people, I don't debate on it because I'm just interviewing. Just like when I did with the governor on Indigenous Affairs of a temporary close down. Yeah, it was just an interview. Ask the question, let him speak out. If he wants to say the truth, it's up to him. If he wants to lie to the people, it's up to him. The people are the judge. And I just toss him the question, and just leave it at that, because I'm not up there to debate with him to know why you're just lying, why this, why that, and stir things up. And yeah, I might as well do that on my freedom of speech on social media and expose a lot of my what I'm thinking. Yeah, you see that? So anyway, I know I'm gonna miss something, but I hope I'm making sense on how I'm going about exercising my freedom of speech, your freedom of speech. I encourage, and focus on the government, focus on your opinion as to what you think. What are you thinking? What do you want the government to do? What are they doing that I could say I stand corrected. Well, exercising your freedom of speech is an opinion where you're just saying it out, and if it is wrong, it is wrong. Some of them you're misinformed. Some of them are in the newspaper, radios, gossip around the thing. We're just forming our own thoughts as to know what is this government we have. Leaders, yeah, and it's their job to either to ignore it, what we're screaming about, or they can go out and counter it on media, counter it on anything, because it's a government. You're attacking the government and their performance, not personal. Yeah, fuck them. They're in the government. They're responsible. Governor, no. You're not pushing enough on this issue and that issue, and you're just fucking up. You don't support fucking medical reform. No, you know what, Mr. Ndalesio, on the newspaper, or maybe perhaps he doesn't have to say Mr. Ndalesio, correct on that, on the newspaper the following Monday will say, we put 3 million on medical referral, and more like that. And obviously, my opinion was wrong. That's the way it is. If I was wrong, right, that they don't put 3 million, maybe they'll say, well, we are just approving it, $3 million to medical referral. See, those kind of stuff. But if I say the governor did not support the medical referral, he's really and what? Now what? What is he gonna do? Maybe it's true, maybe it's not true. Am I right or wrong on that? Doesn't matter. We're just criticizing it, what we know, and form our own opinion. Not necessarily. In the freedom of speech, you don't have to say no. No, I mean it's good to have facts, but no, not everybody, in the community. It's kind of like saying no. Oh yeah, we're gonna give him a chance because no, he's a dumb, he's a high school graduate. I mean a high school dropout. Not even went through middle school, so no, he's just saying no. We're gonna say okay, no, he's mental. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's exercising freedom of speech versus no an intelligent person who's also exercising freedom of speech. There's no discrimination. There's no discrimination. Just fucking saying it out. Yeah, nothing threatening to a personal person in the government and the leaders. Yeah, like I said, Governor Torres had probably received the most brutal of my freedom of speech. He has 3 brothers. Have you seen him sue me because I went directly with him on the camera and say, "You're on live, Governor," or at least telling a governor in front of his face, on behalf of the people of Cnmi who are with me on this, yeah, you need to resign because see what he did. When that's some motherfucker, then these current senators who giving him allowed him a little bit more time to fuck with the ARPA. Yeah, they're in there comfortable right now, thinking, what? A lot of, or at least 2 group of Tinian people, call me up and, asking me, to plead with the governor to advocate for them. The unfortunate of this was what happened to their senators. That's how lost the trust of them. They lost trust and lost faith in them to even think that they're very effective in advocating for them and those are your representatives. Yeah, we know like that. We're a lot of them. We are Republican here, but can you talk to the governor? People. I said, and I didn't. It was just an opportunity to talk to. When I'm talking to the governor, I say, Governor, let me say, I didn't talk to them. I talked to him about the 2 new people that approached me from Tinian, because the Tinian people knows what have they done to fall into this. Regardless of what happened, that former Governor Torres had more votes than Arnu, and he can probably listen to this, and I've told him that, and he would attest that I told him. Remember the rebuilding trust, Governor. Whatever desperation of what happened to the people of Tinian, it is what it is. Desperation. They were faced with that. There's next time. It is all in this governor, and I told him, it's all on you, because there's still next election. How he would stand with his motto of rebuilding trust to the people of Tinian. Yeah. So it's up to him whether to dishonor that rebuilding of trust to the people of Tinian, or dishonor it, and he can fuck himself next election. Yeah. I will take your advice. Basically, that's where it ends. That's the best thing I can only do for these people of Tinian. Will the fucking senator say that to the governor? Hell fucking no. They're still having their fucking tail between their ass. Cannot even speak, joke with it. Because of what you guys did. That the people of Tinian probably have more faith in calling me up. Help us, fun, talk to the governor, because that's where it is. I don't fucking need to talk to the governor. The governor can do what he will do for the best interest of the people of Tinian. Is the fucking leaders that fuck them, motherfuckers. Now I have to receive new messages and from their own people. And some of these people, they fucking vote for Torres. whom they help. So see how confused the people no, in Tinian now, the majority of them have voted for no Torres. Fucking check your fucking mayors, because they're the one who your mayor is fucking all of you guys, and now it's coming around. Yeah, what a fuck up mayor. So that's the freedom of speech we all talk about, no? Speak up. Humiliate them. It ain't gonna hurt. What's hurting more is people who are fucking suffering from the taxpayers' money that they all fuck with. That's what hurts more. That's more painful than these fuckers, leaders that think that my fucking language is more hurtful to take me to fucking court. Fuck with it. Shove it up your fucking ass, leaders. This is not comparable. It will never be comparable of how these people fuck with the taxpayers, and now people are suffering from termination and reduction of hours and so forth, and what they need to do to survive on this fucking island after the past administration that they, now where is he at? I don't give a fuck, but usually politicians who fuck with us, they will go and hide someplace else. Like everybody said, where? Well, no. Yeah, when you fuck people, then you go and hide, right? That's what it is. When people come to hey, I go to Mr. Leso sound, debit $20, I'm gonna fucking hide if if I'm the fucking thief or I'm fucking with them. That's what usually happen. Yeah. Anyway, make comments as to know what we are learning on this one here, and is this what it is? No, whether the people I'm talking to is your close friend or whoever they are significant to you, it is what it is. It is them that you need to speak to, not me, because it is you guys that were the supporters of those individuals that you gave them your confirmation that you will support them should they step up on the plate. With me, I support people to vote for them, and once I vote for them, I got them to say, now, let's see what you got. Not, I vote for you, Hannah, can you get me a job? Can you? A lot of these people are more I'll support you, so what is it for me? It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Just don't fuck around with me, because I don't give a fuck. Yeah? How easy would it be to tap into Arno and just say, Prim, give me maybe a fucking job just to fuck around in the government and fucking watch their fucking, am I eyeballing all your fucking people? Thank you, Prim. Thank you for bringing this valuable information that I don't condone. I don't give a fuck. I'll just do it for free or for volunteer or whatever makes me horny to do it. But people shouldn't be judging me for something you guys just as much right. Yeah, I have no obligation to any entity, any person, or anyone in the government, or any friends or family to even begin to dictate what I should speak out. That's the biggest difference between those who don't know how they're moving about in their advocacy. Anyway, thank you very much. This is Marcy. I hope that I'm clear and kind of very straightforward in my explanation. Yes, I said brutal many times because it's brutal. It would probably, if somebody did that to me, it would kick my ass. But that's the whole thing. Is when you are brutal in your deliberation of your speech, that you really mean it, and these fuckers who are fucking the taxpayers, you ain't gonna be a happy man. you ain't gonna be a happy man. I'm sure there's more to you guys out there that are more brutal than my own ways of delivering how I feel about a government versus a lot of you guys that are silenced. Let me say, and let's just put this straightforward. I don't fucking speak for the people. I don't. I speak my mind. Yeah, I don't. I speak my mind. I'm very humbly, and I just flow with it when people say no. Thank you very much for speaking my mind. There was a lot of young people just came to my door and gave me some kind of a free concert. And young man. Man, I'm Mr. So-and-so. What's your name? Fabian Delesio. A young generation. Thank you very much. We listen to you, and very inspiring, and it makes me feel good that I make sense. But whether I make sense or not, that's where I gauge also myself that that's more of making a difference more than attacking someone in the community. No, I can attack the issue that is tossed to me. I will not attack names of that individual. So it will identify specifics. Yeah. So that those kind of examples can be used in my speech to inspire others too. To when you're doing a freedom speech, this is what are my experiences. Yeah. And anyway. Thank you very much. I love you. Just Mossy. I'm for the people. More of it are the good people. There are some that are sour, but I'm still very civil person that they approach me. Hey, I would hug them. I would love them, and it doesn't matter as long as I don't identify their name. We're good. If they're identifying my name, it's still even that. How many times there are people out there that have hammered me. I'm more resentful for people who are bringing that to me. Of what they're hammering me more than the person who are doing the doing. When I meet with them, we hug each other. I give them the respect, and as if nothing happened, and it's so civil. But for all of us, those are our differences. Yeah. Maybe my language are not professional, but I'm focused on as if I'm still trying to be as professional as possible in what I'm delivering, in my opinion, and how I approach. In the past, when I was starting out with my freedom of speech, I was fucking hammering even those that have fake names. Recently, there was an article in the newspaper, and I made a comment, and a real name reply on my comment. That was good. We settled that. The other one was like John Doe and John whatever and blah blah blah, no last name, no. In a sense, I don't. That's the reason why in Mariana's Variety, no editorial, no, there's a bunch of fake names, and it was boiling of no battle in there, and it's just like I think instead of getting sucked into, I just wrote down. I think I kind of slipped a little bit on just going in there, and I just said my own piece of this and that, and then a lot of these fake names were like a boom boom, and I said, oh fuck, what did I do? I don't fucking waste. No, I should have known, because when the 2x4 and the pipes and the wall and the block and the ceiling are attacking you, that's what I consider no names of cowards. And it's okay. It's okay. They're just probably that's what they enjoy, is just being how do I say that, anonymity, where you just don't know who is behind that, and they poke you and they just stand back. And they poke you and they stand back, and no, in a sense, that's a different ball game of what they do. But no, I don't do that. I am Fabian in the Lacio, Munya in the Lacio. I live here in the island of Saipan, up here in Upper Fenya. I'm always mindful of issues and concerns. I'm not complacent. Yeah. So my advocacy is, very harsh in a sense, because I'm the kind of person that is no nonsense. I pick my own battle, and it's my choice. And if I fail to point out based on my own choices, then other people who are criticizing me, thinking I don't point out, they must be pointing out something they know, what I don't know about Senator Selena. What's stopping you from hitting them? Uh, am I gonna celebrate if you remain silent? I encourage you, and I would know, probably in case you bring out an issue that for me to think otherwise. That wow, I didn't know that. I would address it and confrontation time and whatever it is. But obviously, what you got that you can't do it. What you got that you can't do it, that you expect me to know? It's just almost like saying go and hit your own friends. Which that's the reason why you're out there criticizing me, judging me, because you are defending your friends. Yeah. Am I defending my friends or whatever it is? Like I said, that person accused me of Poe is my friend. You're right. Did that stop me from criticizing Poe on this trip? You're wrong. Jump the gun? Yes. Fuckers. So, like I said, I don't need to justify or continuously defend myself on my, how do I say that? On what I do, just expressing my freedom of speech. No? All right, thank you very much. This is Mossy. Go talo si Fabian in the issue. I'm even considering, because there've been a lot of people ask me question, and it's kind of fun to respond in more of straightforward and add some humor into it too. And people are receptive, and I like that. But I think those are very kind of it's not about respecting freedom of speech, because it just depends on how we put that on the table as far as freedom of speech. I'm not required to respect your point of view. I'm not required. I don't even have to respect your freedom of speech. I'm not even requiring you to respect mine. We just exercise it. Yeah, you know what I mean? See? So, it's not a perfect thing. I can just keep saying it all, whatever it is, this and that, but sometimes we have to be cautious in opening a forum, because what's the goal on it? Yeah. Because some people will just come in and more of an harassment more than freedom of speech. So those are the things that and it's like opening a can of worm, that I have a bigger picture of addressing on government corruption and leaders, more than just on a daily basis I have to answer especially if the person is fake names, and what do I do? Just eliminate. Oh, I'm sorry, I can answer your good nice question because you're fake. Yeah. Or because you're harassing, or I'm gonna delete it. A lot of those things might be happening because the question and answer QA are basically more for my opinion. If you think that I'm making sense on a lot of my opinion to the government, that I'm kind of hitting the target on some of the issue I'm addressing, so that it shape up our government. Even our governor right now appreciate it. Yeah, some of our PSS officials appreciate it. Yeah. They talk about the House bill that were to amend the quorum from 4 to 3. I say that must go straight forward. It should not stop because it shows that the responsible party of this in the lower house had somehow raise a fucking taxpayers' money to cross over a autonomous agency that, in my opinion, they shouldn't be fucking around with, and it instead of some debate on the floor too, they take on the position of maybe the reviewing committee, and they fucking pass it without any resistance who were not even in the committee. It was not even mentioned. There was no public hearing, and it went on. Now it's in the Senate. How is that going to be addressed? I'm sensing that the Senate don't give a fuck about it, but even with that, it shouldn't just be ignored. It should be, again, be put on the floor in a session and be discussed about what the fuck just happened, and those kind of things shall not be put as a tools of threatening the autonomous agency PSS to continue using that kind of strategy. That's what I told the Senate and the governor. They're putting you on the spot. How fucked that is. Yeah. The 4, there's a difference between the 4 to quorum versus that 3 to that within the quorum it only takes 3 to elect a chairman. Out of, let's say, for example, there are 5 of them, right, elected officials. If only 4 reported, that's already a quorum. That makes it an official to bring about an election of officers. Yeah, it's only at least 1, but it's fortunately that there was 5 of them. Now, should, let's say that the amendment was 3, and there's a 3 to make it quorum, and there's 5. Maybe we gotta make a law that says only maybe 4. We just bring it down instead of 5. Make it 4. 1 from Tinian, 1 from Rotan, 2 from Saipan, instead of 3 from Saipan. No representation of board of election. But at the same time, I said, you know what? That 4 is still kind of part of the election, even if it's only take 3. So if you go down to 3, that makes it 3 of what? Is it then again to quorum 1 from Rota, 1 from Tinian, 1 from Saipan, and the other 2 extra in any combination should be what? Should be what? Yeah. So we give a fuck. So I said the 3. I mean, if it still remains 4, so remember, the number 4 is still a protest. They call it a protest. It may not either you go inside a session with 3 persons and the 1 person who did not make it a quorum is a protest. And that's the reason what happened now. It's a protest. It's a protest that the minute you step into that line, it doesn't have to be negative. It seems like you are protesting, whatever reason why you're not going to vote for anyone. It you're making it an unofficial for the time being, and it's very strong. You don't just think about a quorum, because even the word quorum to make it an official time to vote. But when you say only 3 to quorum, and then 3 showed up, and then 1 decided to to vote for chairperson. What is it? Only need 2 vote? What is it? It has to be all 3 of them has to vote for a chairperson. What is it? To even vote for your own self? So you vote for your own self, or how do you do the combination on that to make sure that the 3 are quorum, and then from that 3 they're gonna vote for their own? Okay, you chairman, you vice chair, and me secretary. That's the quorum number. So I think again I've pointed out this morning. I think this morning or the other day about Apa namanya sih? I think I'm talking too long. Yeah. All right. So anyway, I would probably come back if I remember what I was to say. So let's talk about diabetes, fighting against diabetes. Yeah, my diabetes, mainly more of now I'm changing kind of my approach to obesity, because obesity is very much general, where everybody are pretty much are on that, whether they are not diabetes or they don't have high blood pressure, but they are obesity fat. Huge fat. And some of the things that we eat is just either sweets or fattening food with high cholesterol, or both. And that's what as a result of our obesity in general. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, but those are the common sense stuff that we all are experiencing and encountering. And I'm still promoting to fight against diabetes for all of us. And if not, just be mindful of the being obesity, and you still can fight your own battle on that. And with my experience with type 2, even with this battle of couple years, I've lost 50 pounds. Since the time they've diagnosed me that I am overweight, almost 200 pounds, 192. Now I lost just about 50 pounds. You could say 140. Now I'm kind of 140, 139, 138, and sometimes just, I think my minimum was 137 point something. So maybe I was just dehydrated that day, and my weight is that low. When it's that low, then the real meat and fats or whatever it is, it's there. Not liquid, weights. I'm still maintaining, ensuring that all the sweet food is to continue on my list or avoided. Again, just maintenance. I exercise. My reading glucose this morning was 113. Pretty good. See, I'm saying that, without fasting, those are pretty much stabilized there in the lower 100. I'm not trying to slack off on it, like, I think I beat my diabetes, therefore I'm gonna foam the rice or foam the ice cream foam. No, all or none, and it's staying like that. I have people that are on the program. People are inspired. People are sharing with me their own, they're starting their own program. And those are the things that I like to share with people out there and brag about. Not bragging about, I'm just using myself an example, but I'm always trying to include people out there who are starting their own, from in Guam, in States, and messaging me, and sharing with you guys that you guys can do it too. Yeah. If weights is your if you don't have any health issue, but just your weight, you're overweight, and you wanna talk about it or message me, or how did I do it? I don't have the magic. I don't have meaning you got it. You just need to hear it and convince yourself that you're gonna do it. Yeah. It's your food consumption is obas-coba. Your food consumption is obas-coba. I don't care if you buy, if you get suckered into spending $100 a month for a lot of all these, scam, or you name it. That is on you. But I'm successful in not even spending a penny on all those fake, claims or this and that, and it may not be fake at all, but no, you can do it without even maybe perhaps instead of spending a lot of what factory has made for you to help you in reducing your obesity, go natural, go to the vegetable section, eat them, don't eat sweets, and lower everything down to what you eat. I mean, you can see you can see the pig. You fucking put a fucking bandeja of food. You can put fucking barrel of food in there, and the pig will just keep. And that's what we are. Until that fucking pan is no more, and the food is all over, and you see a pig. Why pigs are so fucking fat? I'm just being rude. I'm just trying to humor you guys to slap you off the reality of the example, but yeah. What time we are? I only eat popcorn so far. That's it. It's already almost past noon. Drink water, and I'm always gonna keep repeating myself. Sometimes we need to eat to live. You're just gonna live. Just like any flower plants or any living things. But we eat to a point of basically we're kind of not thinking that we're eating, and nobody wanna say that we're killing our own self. No. I'm eating because it's good. I'm eating because it's money. I'm eating because it's my favorite food, and I wanna eat the whole pot. Money this, money that, money, and we're just satisfying the money of our emotion and our state of being in our mind, and and everything was so joyful, and enjoy fucking life, because that's how you enjoy life, of just basically the feeding in the feeling, and those feeling is more than to just eat. That's it. Eat because you don't want to drop dead. Just like a plant. Don't water it, don't put fertilizer, and you will see that plant be like you don't eat, you matai, and your body will adjust. Your body will adjust. My body would probably may in fact, and I don't like to use the word fasting, because it's a real word, but it seems very negative to the people. No, I'm fasting. Are you trying to kill yourself? Yeah. No, you're just basically in a sense, in a real definition, you are fasting, but in a sense, you are dancing with your body, of saying, yay. How much is too much, or how much is enough to, so that I'm enjoying my physical being of being healthy, and yeah, because I'm healthy. I'm not fucking fat, so I can fuck my wife, not trying to go that way, or and I can fuck them 10 times and not just one time, because I'm so fucking fat. That's enjoying life. Like, fuck, man, this guy. I'm turning fucking red. I'm just using that as an example. Like, kadu ko na lesson. Yeah, so don't fuck with your food. Control your food. Go fuck ladies. That's enjoying life, not fucking enjoying life because you're eating fucking food to cure yourself. Don't fucking go fucking fuck the woman until you croak. Hello, sir. Hello. Yeah, we're gonna carry out you're dead on top of a lady. Heart attack. Oh, listen, I'm just using that for example to be funny, but kadu condolation. Loco na this guy. Okay, don't take that too personal, ladies. I'm just joking. Alrighty. So thank you very much again. We are so far into this. Thank you very much. Adios. Final. Take care, everybody. Bye bye. I love you, Sus Marcy, and hope you gain some humor into this show.